Do you want to play the cow opening? To just say, you know, I'm not playing the cow. Can I get this t-shirt? If I win, can I get this t-shirt? Yes. Yes. It's amazing. Of course. I wanted to practice against her. Sorry.
And after this check, we both started to take the game seriously, since this is an official tournament. Now Anna has 4 ways to stop the check by the queen, with the bishop, with the other one, with the knight or with the queen. And she chose the most natural way, developing the queenside bishop and keeping open all the different options on the king side. The best move for me in this position would have been bishop b2, eating at the g7 pawn. The idea of my d4 move is still following the opening principles. I'm fighting for the center. And if the pawns are traded in the center of the board, I would have the possibility to play against an isolated pawn on d5. Plus, the bishop on e6 would be under attack of my knight on d4. Now again, I have many options. I can take the pawn on c5, I could castle, or go with my bishop on b2. All logical moves. I decided to capture this pawn because the bishop has already moved once. So if she wants to take back, she needs to use another tempo moving the same piece. She's probably considering moves like bishop takes or knight f6, but then eventually she actually chose a different move. She's attacking my rook, but after c3 protecting the threat, she's no longer attacking the c5 pawn. She developed the knight, and now I'm thinking how to finish my development. For sure I can castle at some point, but I found a more precise idea. And after a few calculations, I decided to go for the move knight d4. She can't take my knight because the knight on c6 is pinned, plus the bishop was under attack. And now once she moved back, my knight is attacked twice. So I'm considering bishop b2 or bishop e3 to add a defender to the knight, or bishop takes c6 to remove a defender. So I captured on c6, and once she took back with the pawn, I realized that all I need is to complete my development and I will have an extra pawn, a clear advantage. So I castled, and all I still needed was to safely develop my bishop and knight. Unfortunately, I forgot about the safely part. After rook e8, I was aware that the rook is on the same file as my queen, but I calculated that after knight g6, I can play queen f3, protecting my bishop. And after knight f5, I can play queen d3, protecting my knight on d4 one more time. That's why I said, what if I just keep going with my development? The problem is that the square on d2 is cursed. After knight g6, I simply protected with my queen on f3, to then realize that I had missed this tactic. I was trying to find a way to somehow protect my knight on d2, but nothing seemed to work. Plus, I was suddenly running low on time. I was already under 1 minute. There is one thing that I can do quite well in chess, and is to try to come back from lost position. I have learned that it's very important to create as much mess as possible, so I played the move h4. I'm trying to start an attack against the black king. Unfortunately, Anna played here in a few seconds the strongest move in this position. She's ignoring my attack, and she's actually counter-attacking the pawn on h4. This pawn is now protected once, attacked twice. It seems like a desperate position for me, but as you will soon see, I still had one idea in mind. I calculated that after knight f3, she still has the move bishop f4, forcing the trade of queens, so I found the tricky queen d6. The black queen cannot move because the bishop on d7 would be hanging. The pawn on c6 is also under attack, and after the very logical move, bishop f4, I was ready for this. If she's taking my queen, I'm taking her queen. I was shocked when Anna took that pawn on h4. She's threatening mate, attacking my queen, and my knight is still hanging. But then I saw this resource, g3. The bishop on d7 is still hanging, and if she's taking my queen, I'm taking her queen, and also the bishop on d6 would be under attack. Also, if I somehow manage to get my pawn on d6, that would give me some chances to come back. Anna decided to trade the queens, and then to collect my h4 pawn by giving checks. Now there are two possibilities in this position. She was almost moving the bishop, but she also needs to consider bishop takes c5, which is safely capturing a pawn, and she has an extra piece. But bishop h3 check looks very appealing, and I was kind of hoping for this move, because even if I lose an exchange, I would have a strong pawn on d6. Anna is also running low on time. Under 10 seconds, she decided to go for this check and to take my rook. I now had a very dangerous pawn on d6, and you will see, in a few moves I saw a new possibility to come back. I had a dream. If somehow my queenside pawns could advance, I would really get a chance to even win the game. Reality hit hard after rook h6. I don't have a direct way to defend my pawn, and after knight c7 and rook b8, both my pawns are under attack. Anna didn't give me any chance up to this point, and I decided to let my d6 pawn go. The problem is that I immediately after lost also my pawn on c3. The only thing that Anna still needs to be careful of is a knight fork. I like to call the knight the swindle piece because forks are tricky to avoid, especially when we're running low on time. I'm trying to activate the rook. And in this position, there was a checkmate in 2 missed by Anna. She collected just all my pawns, took my knight, and basically here, either I flag Anna, or I can try to maybe give a back rank checkmate. Honestly, I could as well resign here, but I wasn't ready yet to hear what Anna was going to tell me after this game. You will see. She was like smiling, smiling all time. If I win, can I get the shirt? Okay.
And then I told her that she should have been in the mood. I was waiting for the moment I realized I was winning. I was waiting for it just.
No! If you enjoyed this video, check out this one where together with Anna and many other streamers, we played a tournament on a boat. Check it out, it was lots of fun. Thank you for watching. Ciao!